Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. I hope you're having a phenomenal day. Taking a look here at Ethereum. Happy Friday to you. Quick favor, do me a favor, just hit the like button down below so we can get these videos cranking here. Again, YouTube is kind of stingy on the recommendation list there. So greatly appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, again, not a financial advisor, been trading and teaching for a very long time, and I hope you can learn something here today. I do have a trading academy, community, and signal group. This is what our signals look like here from yesterday. Yesterday evening, we took some Ethereum profit, 14%, AVAX 22, another AVAX trade 30%, another ETH trade closer to 14, AVAX 13, and we even took some profits this morning as well from Litecoin, and I believe Matic, if I'm not mistaken, right? There we go, 21%. So again, awesome stuff there. Be sure to check that out. CryptoCash.tech is a site if you're considering registering. We're going to take a look here at Ethereum, the liquidation data on the back end first, and we'll work our way down. Looking kind of scary here for the shorts. Oh my goodness, look at all this here. Let's actually zoom in a little further. Look at how much liquidation is hedged right there at about 21.15 and 21.20. Okay, so right above that $2,100 mark, we got a strong amount of liquidation. So folks, this is a target for the whales. So just be careful if you have a short position open right now. I'd be very careful. These are probably some late shorts here, of course, after getting wrecked right here at a 2100 even. But again, it's not safe shorting most coins right now. Honestly, with Bitcoin hitting that 39,000 mark, we might see some pullback, of course. Don't get me wrong, a lot of coins are overextended, including Ethereum. So it's not to say you're in the wrong by shorting. Just pay attention, make sure you don't have too tight of a stop loss, or in this case, this is stupidly high leverage if you have this much concentration of this one area. So people are using max leverage probably at this point. I'm sure there's some success to be made, don't get me wrong, but it's also very risky. Again, we got this upper liquidity level, about 2135, that could be swept. And once we hit that 2140, we could very well see the price action continue much higher. Again, Bitcoin's doing very, very well right there at about 38.7, 38.8, and that's something to be mindful of, okay? So obviously Bitcoin could pull back, and so could altcoins. In fact, Ethereum is pulling back pretty decent here as well. We're at a 9 on TD sequential, just to jump right in there, and we can kind of see here RSI right at that sweet spot. Money flow index is high, but we're getting a divergence there from the stochastic. So that does tell us we could be hitting the highest point of this trend, which makes sense. If you hit 36 hours of continuation in the same direction, it's due for a pullback. That's normal. That's sensible. MACD hasn't fully diverged yet, but it's trying to. Okay, so again, we're still in good shape here. I personally don't think we're going to see a massive pullback. 2088 is a Fibonacci retracement level at 0.786. We could very well see this fair value gap get filled too. Keep in mind that comes down as low as about 2055. To me, again, not really worth shorting here at this point, just based on, yes, it's overextended, but there's a lot of contributing factors here, okay? Speaking of contributing, let's look at the big picture here just so you can kind of see. Based on Elliott Wave, if we break through this level here at about 2135, we could very well see a price point about 2250, upwards of about a 1.618 level at 2465. Okay, so again, massive things are coming here from Ethereum. I would not recommend shorting at all. We just see there's a lot of reasons why the price should continue to stay high and likely go higher. Speaking of which, if we take a look at our moving averages, we've maintained above the 20-day SMA for almost this entire time. We wicked down one day when Bitcoin pulled back pretty significant, but Bitcoin hasn't done that yet. Or in over a week, we've seen just this higher highs, higher lows, this ascending channel for Bitcoin. There's no reason to believe it's going to discontinue until we start becoming range bound and or establish lower lows and lower highs. That all said, Bitcoin is very strong. In fact, if you didn't catch this already with the news here recent, there's a tremendous amount of Bitcoin purchasings over the last couple of weeks. Okay, so MicroStrategy added at 37,000, 16,000 Bitcoin at that price point. So to me, that's a pretty strong support level at 37K. Again, just some friendly advice. Be careful shorting this coin. But again, there's literally nothing here I see that's disadvantageous. MACD's trying to converge. It's on its way up. We got our second stochastic swing to the upside. That's perfect. We like to see that. And then we got RSI right at 60. That's like perfect scenario. Money flow index cranking up as well. Let's actually see what the money flow index looks like on the 4-hour too. It is starting to plateau right at 70, but with it being above the RSI, that's always a bullish sign. So honestly, even though we could see a pullback here, I don't think it's going to be significant. If we do see a pullback, it would be likely to this next 0.618 Fibonacci level at about 2050, and then back on up here again. So that would be a possible case scenario there, but I still think it's likely to be able to maintain this level at about 2080. and continue upwards here moving forward over the weekend. Let's go ahead and double check the hourly and call it a day. Before we wrap this up here, I do want to ask you a quick favor. Please hit the like button. Greatly appreciate that. And obviously, if you're finding benefit, let me know, comment below. Or even if you are just generically in a trade, kind of want to talk about it, let's hear it. Jumping over to our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord, though, honestly, that's where the best place would be for you to jump on over and to get to know our traders. We got some really cool people over there. So Ichimoku Cloud, here's what I want to talk about. We are above the cloud. Lagging span is soon to intersect. Another 5 to 10 hours, we could see the lagging span intersect. What that basically just means is if Ethereum doesn't leg up here soon, then we could very well see a potential consideration to close your long. Okay, and I like to emphasize the word potential because it's not a guarantee, but simply put, we're in a situation where this momentous trend could be coming to an end for the moment. And once more, we've been establishing higher highs and higher lows for a little while. The price does pull back and it comes down to this level 2050. I think that's a good balancing point, decent place to consider adding to your position. More importantly, your spot bag is what I'm referring to there. And if you're not adding, Bitcoin, Ethereum to your spot bag, what are you doing? These coins are going to be monstrous one day, and you're going to wish you had seen a price point. I think we're nearing the end of the 40,000, or sorry, the sub 40,000 era for Bitcoin. And with Ethereum, anything closer to 2,000 is a pretty good value in the overall sense of where it should and could go. And if you've seen Ethereum in the past, it hit almost closer to 5,000 if I recall correctly, or was it 4,000? Really, really close to that range. So we're only halfway through its highest point here recently, and I think it's a good chance we'll retest our highs here. All right, that's about all I got here for you. Thanks again for watching. Just make sure you pay attention here. Keep your head on a swivel. These are all bullish signs here. We've seen very, very little telling us that the price wants to pull back. So until we get some, some invalidations, I think we got to presume the price will continue higher. Okay. All right, folks. I'll send out a playout chart here momentarily on my Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. Once again, like the video, comment below. Jumping over to our newest exchange here. By the way, if you're new to the channel, this is the best exchange in the world, in my personal opinion. I've used a lot of exchanges in my time as a trader, and I can tell you they have phenomenal options. No KYC, no VPN for starters. Second to that, they have trailing stop losses and some amazing benefits here if you were to start using their exchange with my link. Of course, you have to do that in order to benefit from these rewards, but it's totally worthwhile. We're gonna have trading competitions the whole 9 yards. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Thanks again, folks. We'll look forward to seeing the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.